Hello. I want to talk about Ayurveda today and how its guidelines can help you choose foods that are best suited to your particular constitution such that you can have proper digestion. In Ayurveda, an ancient science out of India, thousands of years old, so it works because it's still around. In Ayurveda, proper digestion is the cornerstone of your health. Improper digestion, choosing foods that are not healthy for you, or for anyone for that matter, the deep fried foods or the nightshades, or choosing foods like that are very difficult to digest properly, and your system creates something called ama, or toxins, impurities that can lodge in your tissues and be the genesis of disease. So you want to be digesting your food properly, and that means choosing the correct foods for your particular constitution. In Ayurveda, the constitutions are the Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. And these different categories, we probably, all of us have some of each of these doshas in our constitution, the Vata, Pitta, and the Kapha, but most of us are predominantly one or two of the three doshas. In general, Vata people are lighter bone structured, lighter muscle structured, and they tend to worry when they're out of balance. And the Vata people should be favoring the sweet taste, which does not mean sugar. It means sweet grains like rice and the wheat family. It means sweet, juicy fruits like grapes and mangoes. So the sweet taste is good for the Vata constitution. Also, the sour taste and the salty taste. The sour taste is yogurt, sour cream, lemon, cheeses, and the salty taste is adding salt. So that's an easy one. These are the three tastes that keep Vata dosha in balance, so you want to favor them. The Pitta people, you are more medium boned, more medium muscle structured, sometimes pale skin, easily sunburning, and blue eyes. And so you're kind of light sensitive because you have a lot of fire within you. You have a lot of Agni, digestive fire. So you want to avoid any of those tastes that are fiery, the pungent tastes, which are the chilies is a perfect example. Don't eat chilies, Pitta people. You should be favoring the sweet taste, like the Vata constitution, the bitter, and the astringent tastes. And bitter and astringent are mostly found in the vegetable family. Lots of leafy greens and the cruciferous vegetables. Just about any vegetable is good for a Pitta person, but all three constitutions, everyone should be avoiding the nightshade family, the peppers, the eggplants. Tomatoes are okay if cooked. So avoid those nightshades. Also avoid, everybody should be avoiding greasy, deep fried foods. They are very difficult to digest. Avoiding leftovers. Avoiding eating food stone cold out of the refrigerator. Avoiding prepared foods like mayonnaise and ketchup and barbecue sauce. All those things are not good for your digestive processes and very difficult to digest. The Kapha people, you should be favoring the pungent taste that's horrible for Pitta people, but it's good for you Kapha people. So that means a lot of those spices like ginger and mustard seeds and clove and the chilies are great for you. And lots of vegetables, lots of the leafy greens, the cruciferous, just like the Pitta people, because there's the bitter and astringent are your other two tastes. So pungent, bitter, and astringent. Light on the grains, except for more like a bulgur wheat kind of a grain, whole wheat maybe, but lighter on the grains, lighter on the fats and oils. You have a hard time losing weight, unlike the Vata people that have a hard time gaining weight. So your plate should be half vegetables, and then if you're a meat eater, poultry, but really your constitution is well suited to be vegetarian. And that would be tofu, beans, lentils, garbanzo beans, that sort of thing is ideal for you. In terms of how you're going to digest your food, you want to sit quietly and have your attention on the food while you're eating. And you want to have it be very recently prepared by you, ideally. You, in the afternoon, late afternoon after work, early evening, you're shopping, getting the beautiful organic produce and beautiful meats and grains and fruits and vegetables and bringing them home and cooking. Kapha people could use a lovely baked apple or baked pear as dessert, and the Pitta and the Vata people can have the juicy fresh fruits or cooked pear or apple. We talked about in general what the plate looks like. They're the vegetables according to the taste of the Vata, the Pitta, or the Kapha. There's a grain according to the Vata, Pitta, or Kapha guideline, and some poultry or vegetarian. And if you cook enough in the night, which you should be cooking to really get your freshly prepared, most healthy kind of food, then you can bring it the next day to work and have it for lunch. So your 2 meals out of your day are really perfect for your particular constitution and your particular digestive process. And that would be ideal. So these guidelines can help you make better choices with the foods that you choose and the foods that you prepare, and stay away from leftovers. As I said, that means you have to do more cooking, but then the food has more life properties to it and is easier for you to digest. The finest product of digestion is ojas, and ojas then creates soma, the food for consciousness. The more ojas you can have through your digestive processes, the more soma for your consciousness, and more quickly can you gain higher states of consciousness. So it's not just about your physiology and mind being healthier by eating in a more healthy manner that is suited to your particular constitution. It's also about your consciousness and the growth of your consciousness. So eat correctly, do your meditation, and let us all create these higher states of consciousness for ourselves and for the whole world. Thank you, beloved Guru. All glory be to thee.